Hello everyone! Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil Revelations. So last time we begun the campaign, folks. We got introduced to Jill, who is accompanied by Mr. Parker Luciani, is his full name. As part of the BSAA, in its infancy days, mind you, as they're sort of working kind of in conjunction, kind of separately, kind of all sorts of things with another company called the FBC, who is kind of like the official counter bioterrorism organization. The BSAA aren't yet, they're kind of independent at this time. Of course that would change, but we'll get into why that'll change later on in the game. So we started the campaign on normal, folks, but I did say I was going to be doing a little special video on the side here, folks, and this mainly revolves around Infernal mode. Yes, that's fine, I've saved the game. So as I said at the start of the last video, folks, we're not doing the campaign on Infernal mode, and there is good reasons for this. Unfortunately, this is one of those situations, I absolutely hate these in video games. It doesn't happen often, but I honestly and truly believe that any difficulty level should be beatable the first time you play the game. Sometimes it might help in that, you know, and let me sort of phrase that in how I mean. I know, obviously, when sometimes you'll play a new game, you won't know necessarily what you're doing. But I mean, if you're ever going to start a new game on any game, you know, a standard new game, you start off with the starting weaponry that you would do in a normal campaign, you should have a feasible chance to beat the actual campaign on whatever difficulty you choose. Of course, having knowledge of how the game works and that sort of thing certainly helps as well. Unfortunately, Infernal does not fall in that brackets. You can try Infernal if you want on a vanilla run, but it is damn near impossible. Infernal is basically designed for the New Game Plus, which is where you load an old save where you've completed the game, and you get to start the game again, you keep all your equipment and all your weapons and everything like that, and you start the game again, and you can do it on Infernal mode, and that's fine. When you do a New Game Plus on Infernal, it's about right. But personally, I honestly believe that if you're going to do that, New Game Plus can have its own difficulty mode. I honestly think, you know, this is wrong. I don't agree with any video game that does this sort of thing. Unfortunately, Revelations is one of them. But for argument's sake and purposes, I'm going to show you what Infernal is like on the vanilla mode, folks. So let's say, and I actually tried this, folks, and I have witnesses who will testify to this. Basically, with Lady Fat Panda 13, who got me this game. And when I first ever played this game, I was actually on a Skype call with this person, and I said that the very first time I play this game, I will play it on Infernal. I was told that I was absolutely stonking mad, but I said I was going to do it. Okay? Now, I'm not saying that this is impossible, but it is incredibly impractical. So here we are back at the very start of the game, folks. We've got our initial equipment. We've actually got a couple of handguns, folks. This is for reasons ignore these two guns. I'm not going to use them in this campaign, at least at this point. Assume we've just got that one, I think. Shit, I shouldn't have any of these, actually. My bad, folks. There's a reason for this. Because I've got the game, and I bought this game on I've got some of the additional DLC. It gives me some extra guns to start with at the start of the game. So I'm kind of cheating by having any of these. But, yeah.
Okay.
I'll be fine. So again, let's say we've, not played this game before. Let's make our way inside.
I might be able to shoot.
You can also, by the way, folks, something I haven't shown off is knifing. You can knife in this game. Just use the right trigger without aiming. Anyone can do this. Jill's knife is unique. She stabs. Everyone else sort of slashes. So, here we are, back in here. It's all well and good.
What a stench.
It's been abandoned for a while.
You know, it all looks pretty standard at this point, you know. Just as normal. Just like as we've been playing this game, you know, like originally. But things start changing very quickly. Now, bear in mind how...
But I feel like something's here.
Let's head in here.
Hey,
What happened?
So there's that thing
I don't
there
think
that
we're
crawls
alone.
into the thing. But notice how things start changing. In particular, you'll notice this is here. Now this is, instead of, as you go around, you'll find like boxes of ammo for like handgun rounds, shotgun rounds, that sort of thing. But you'll also come across these as well. And these are like ammo crates. And what these will do is it will give you a some ammo of a random weapon type. Now, we've only got handgun and ammo at this point. We've only got handguns, so we can only grab handguns. And typically, you'll get, at least in campaign, quite a lot of ammo. So there's like 50 handgun bullets in there. Now, that really seems quite odd. We're playing this on the hardest difficulty, and the game's just given us 50 extra handgun bullets for no apparent reason. Let's go with this one. This is my favourite. This is Jill's Samurai Edge. It's a cool gun. That wasn't there last time either. Custom parts. I'll get into those later on in the main game. So, everything looks reasonably similar, except there it is, there's more of it. Why so much of this ammo lying around? What's going on? Well, it's meant to be harder, not easier. Well, you're right. Whoa, hello! Yeah! Before you're even meant to have seen these guys in cutscene, we're already fighting. Now, you will immediately start noticing there's a problem in fighting these guys. This handgun is doing feck all. Parker's not exactly doing much to help this either, mind you. But look how many bullets this guy's taking. We've just put like 20, 30 handgun bullets to him and he's not even dead yet. Bad time. So let's head in here. Let's grab the handgun ammo. Reload. Grab some more. There we go. Right, now we've got to get out of here. There's still 2 of these guys. We've not killed any yet. Luckily the other one's not been set off there. Ah, finally he's dead. That took a lot of effort. Can't use the Genesis at this point in time. You're not allowed until you do the flashback scene. This other guy. Try and get the headshots if you can. It does make life easier. He does take more damage in the head. Don't know where he's thinking he's going. Right. So we've killed both those things. That took about 40, 50 handgun shots. No, it's very nice that the game actually gave us the ammo to do this. And it also helps the fact I've played this game a shitload, but imagine if this is the first time you've ever played this game. You know, and suddenly things are taking a lot of damage. I've not been hit yet. I should let you see what happens when I get hit. Look at that, more of them. In fact, there's a new type of enemy there. We haven't even seen that guy yet. He's like shooting things at us and stuff. So again, you know, I mean, we don't have all the ammo in the world here. Woo, that was a bit close. Come on. Nope. Nope. I'll shoot you in the leg. Trying to stagger him. Look how many shots to take. It's 3 handgun clips. 4 handgun clips. Yeah. You can see why this is going to start becoming a problem now, folks, can't you? There is nowhere near enough ammo to deal with all this at this point. Now, you could certainly try running past some of these guys. You're kind of right. But you can tell how, like, we've fought, like, 4 of these enemies. We're not even seen one in cutscene yet. So you can tell how this is, not, ow. Oh, shit. But you can tell how this is obviously, you know, it's not like we've, you know, like I say, we find the first enemy in the kitchen, and we fight him, and that's how we first enemy. We've fought half a dozen enemies already, and we've not even made our way into the canteen yet. We're not meant to be fighting anything. And that's it. We're out of ammo, everyone. We are down to the knife. Oh, stunned him. Physical hit. Yes. If you can stun an enemy, which happens sometimes, you can get a charged physical attack, and that does nice damage. But you can see we're already resorting to knifing things. Oh, shit. Ah, that's a lot of fucking damage. Right, we're nearly dead, everyone. And I'm still trying to kill this guy. Oh, bollocks. No. Up. Ooh, invincibility frames. Help me, Parker! What are you doing? Ooh, that was close. See, there's no health around. What the hell is Damn it, Parker! Help me out here. Do something. Distract him. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. We haven't even made it to the kitchen. This is where this game can be a problem. And this is where I just don't think it's quite right. I've always been... If you're going to set up a difficulty mode, it should technically be conquerable at any sort of time. And as you can see there... Alright, we can get through some of these guys, but, you know, it's going to be pretty difficult. So let's try a different mode of approach here. Let's try dodging our way through these guys. Now, this is going to prove very interesting. Might need to kill one of these guys and, like, run past the other or something. Oh, shit. Trying to provoke him to attack, and it's not happening. Oh, bollocks. Parker! Help! Help! Oh, no! These general guys don't do much damage, but I mean, that guy that had, like, the pincer arms, oh, he does a lot of damage. Right. I actually, see, already, I'm virtually out of ammo. Because our carrying capacity for ammo is so low, we have the problem here of, well, we just can't carry much ammo. You can improve your ammo carrying capacity as you go through the game. But to start with, when you first start, you can carry virtually nothing. So, let's go and grab this ammo again, restock everything. Even these special guns, which I should not have access to, but I do. I'm not going back to the full bit. So let's try and run past this now. Let's do our best. Try and get past it. So we've got the shooter there. We've got this the normal guy on the right, who I need to get past. I've now got to do... Oh, yes. Bit of raid mode practice coming in there. You can shoot the little things it shoots to try and, like, dodge. I'm dead. Ow. So as you can see, we do not have enough firepower to realistically try and get through this. On top of that, trying to dodge through is going to be very difficult, especially early on when I have just so little equipment. I've got no health items. I can't use the Genesis to try and generate some. There is ammo around, but our guns are so ineffective, folks. And this is where Infernal is a real problem, and I don't quite agree with it. And this is why I decided not to LP this game on Infernal, because I could possibly do it. I'm not saying it's impossible, but the amount of effort I would have to put into these videos, you would have so many of these videos, so much of it would be me redoing the same things over and over and over again, trying to get through these areas and then I just get through that area, then I've got to get through the next area, and you can see where this is a problem for LP. If you want to try this in your own times, by all means go ahead, but I really don't suggest you try. At least certainly not for LPing. It's just not really practical. And it's unfortunate, folks. It really is. But unfortunately, that's how this game's set up. Again, when you play through this game on the New Game Plus, you've got all the weapons already, you've got upgrades for them, you've got bigger capacities, you can realistically fight these guys, you know, and the weapons are good enough to do that, and that's fine. But to set up Infernal difficulty and have it available straight away on the new game when you realistically are not going to be able to do it, that's not great developing in my opinion. It's one of the bigger sort of, it's just so glaringly, I mean, if you just had casual and normal to start with, you know, think like Resident Evil 4, when you first played that game, you couldn't do professional mode. You could do professional mode, certainly with a vanilla setup of equipment. It's very difficult, mind you, but you can New Game Plus it and do it on professional or something like that, then fine. But to have Infernal available immediately, and you can tell that it's not designed with story in mind, folks. You know, we thought, you know, you can fight a dozen enemies before you find the first one cinematically. You know it's not designed for the story. It is a tough mode, certainly, and it is clearly designed for the player who's played this game before. But just to have it there is kind of annoying, and just, you know, it annoys me that the hardest difficulty, you can't actually do the hardest difficulty without playing the game once. And that's not because you need to unlock it, that's because it's not fucking possible, basically. So, yeah. So that's my little rant over there. I apologise for that, but it's something I just needed to get off my chest. It's one of the more glaring flaws, I think, of this game. There's a few others here and there. No, there's some sort of, you know, other bits and pieces which I don't quite agree with, but this is sort of one of the big ones. And this is why I'm not LPing the first one on Infernal. I suppose the question is, when I complete this campaign on normal, will I be replaying the campaign on Infernal for New Game Plus? Honestly, I don't know. I really don't know, folks. I hadn't necessarily planned on it. I don't know how many of you guys would want to see that. I suppose we'll take a litmus test towards the end of the campaign. But, you know, if a lot of you guys want me to replay the campaign at the end of the game, you can say now if you're interested, I suppose, or not, but I'm not really going to take much of a poll right now. But if a lot of people, if we get to the end of the campaign and people say they are very interested in watching me playing through the game again on Infernal, with the weapon setups that we would have gotten hold of by the end of that campaign, then possibly I'll do it. But, you know, there's so many things to do, and we've got the whole of raid mode to do, and believe me, raid mode is going to take a long time. Raid mode, I mean, look at that time, folks. I mean, that tells you something of how much there is to do. And the side LP for the raid mode is going to be probably just as long as the campaign, if not longer. So please bear that in mind. I mean, if we do the normal campaign, the Infernal campaign, the raid mode, you could be looking at probably a combination of what, maybe 70, 80 videos, maybe something like that. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm deadly serious. And I don't know if necessarily you will want to watch all of that. And it would be a shame for you to watch two campaign runs two campaign runs and then not really want to watch raid mode. I don't think that's fair on raid mode. Especially as I went to the effort to record raid mode with someone else as well. It was actually a co-op. I've recorded the whole of raid mode with someone else, and I think it'd be unfair to them to kind of Resident Evil everyone out before I start getting through raid mode, folks. So yeah, that is a thing. So that's gonna be the end of this little side episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed, seeing what Infernal can be like, and it does pose quite a challenge, and it's a challenge I think that you can enjoy, but you have to have basically played the game first, not to know how the game works, not to know what to expect. You have to have played the game first just to get the equipment necessary for you to take on Infernal. It's a bit sad that that's the case, but it is the case, folks, unfortunately. So thank you very much for watching this little bonus video for Resident Evil Revelations. And next time, we're going to be making our way actually back on with the campaign. We've got Gillian Parker on the Zenobia, which is, of course, the last known location for the whereabouts of some lady named Jessica and some man we know very well called Chris. Can we find them? Find out next time.